Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the number one thing you need to work on before you even think about running ads for your business. Most people ignore this, and that is exactly why they never see success with their ads. If you don't know who I am, my name is Henry and I'm the owner of Rootflow, where we help home service companies book more estimates every month with qualified leads without having to do any extra work, okay? So let's dive in. Now the thing I'm talking about today is something that you already use without even realizing it. I'm talking about offers. Offers are the number one factor when it comes to advertising, since your offer can literally make or break your ad. The way I see it is that an offer is essentially a promise that you make to a group of people. If the promise is good, then people will pay attention to it and potentially buy from you. If the promise is bad, then people will just ignore it and you will never get a sale. So how can you create a promise or an offer that people will actually care about? Now, there are 4 elements of an offer that you need to work on in order to create an offer that will actually get results for your business. Okay, so the 4 elements, as you can see right here on the screen, are the so what test, the reason why, the core motivator, and taking away the thing that they hate. Okay, so let's start off with the so what test. Essentially, for any offer, there needs to be something that the person will gain from taking advantage of it. So if there's nothing that the lead or the prospect can take advantage of, then there's no reason they'll actually accept the offer, right? So a cool way to test this is to simply ask, so what? So for example, if you were to go ahead and offer a free coffee for the next 10 people that book a project with you, then you ask, so what if I get free coffee? Then there's no real benefit from getting a free cup of coffee, right? Obviously, anyone can get coffee from their home. On the other hand, if you offer $500 off for the next 10 people that book a project with you, and you ask, okay, so what if I get $500 off? Then the benefit is that you're actually saving money, right? Now, it's a very simple example. It's oversimplified so you can understand what I mean, but this test works, okay? So essentially what you're answering here is essentially, why should people care about your offer? If there's no reason they should care, the offer will not succeed. And if there is a reason, then the offer is worth testing. The next element is the reason why. So why should someone take you up on your offer now, right? Why not just wait until next month or next year, or just go with somebody else? So you need to give people a reason to take you up on your offer. Now, to take action, people need a reason, right? And you have to give it to them, right? Because if you don't give them a real reason on why they should take advantage of your offer, then they won't. So what you need to answer here is, why should I do this now? Why not just wait until a later time? So the way to do this is to add urgency, right? So the way to add urgency specifically for home service businesses is going to be either by adding a certain date when the offer will end, or having a limit of how many people can claim the offer. So you can get $500 off for the next 10 people that sign a project with us, or get $500 off until a certain date, right? That way you're creating a clear limit of when people can actually claim the offer, and that is going to be a real reason as to why they should go ahead and claim now over waiting an extra, month or 2. Now, after you work this out, we go into the core motivators, right? So the difference between the core motivator and the so what test, right? The reason they should care about the offer is because the core motivator is about why they want to even do the project in the first place, right? It's what they are really looking for, like the outcome they want, okay? So when someone wants to redo their backyard, for example, they don't want to do it for the heck of it. Most of the time, they either want to be able to have people over and have parties maybe, or enjoy it with their grandkids, for example, or they just want to be able to enjoy a peaceful summer in a place that looks nice, right? So there is a motivator behind the saving of money or time or whatever. So you need to understand what the real reason is that people want to complete a project, or either redo their kitchen or redo their backyard, or whatever it is that they want to do, okay? And you need to call this out when you're advertising your offer, okay? And lastly, you need to take away the thing that they hate, right? So as you know, a lot of people, have really bad experiences when it comes to doing projects because there's unexpected cost, or people don't keep the timelines that they promised, or there's bad work done, right? And it just leads to a lot of problems. And people want to make sure they can avoid it, right? So the way to do this and take away those things that they hate is probably going to be by either having a very clear contract, setting clear timelines, having warranties, and that way they can forget about their pains. And that is what is going to help them move forward with you. Okay, now let me give you some examples of different offers that you can test out for your own business. Now, these 3 offers essentially were built off of these 4 things, right? So that way, you know, they're kind of ready to go. Now, of course, I would say test them out and make sure it's something that you can actually give to people. Don't just take one that you can't actually fulfill on. So the 3 offers that I have here is the first one is $1,000 off your project, right? And this can be whatever you're offering, concrete, pools, outdoor kitchens, whatever it is, if you sign by a certain date. Like we said, $1,000 off, it's something people will care about, because if they're gonna spend, you know, $20,000 on an outdoor kitchen and they can save $1,000, they might as well do it, right? Why not? And by adding the date, you're giving them a reason they should do it now. Okay, now the core motivator is going to be included within the actual ad itself. You won't do it on the offer specifically, but it'll mirror, you know, what they actually want. And lastly, taking away the thing that they hate comes down to when you talk to them about it, about, you know, doing whatever they want to do. You tell them, yeah, we have a warranty for everything we do, and so on and so forth, and that adds on to the offer. Okay, the next one is going to be get financing for your project with 0% down for the next 10 people that sign. Now, this is extremely attractive because someone may want to redo their whole backyard, but they can't spend $15,000 in just 3 weeks. So they would rather pay, you know, $1,000 a month for the next year or so. So this is just very attractive, but if you limit it to, hey, you can only take advantage of this if you're one of the next 10 people that sign, again, you have a very clear reason as to why they should do it now and not wait until later. And again, for these 2, these are more of the back end side of the offer, right? This is the front end, what people will see right away and what will attract them to it. This is going to be in the back end when you speak to them, and this is going to be part of the ad itself, right? And lastly, this is a creative one, really. Not a lot of people do this one. Essentially offer something, a product. In this case, I did 2 lounge chairs for your patio if you sign by a certain date, right? So here you're offering to add on a free product that naturally goes with what they're getting. So if they're getting a patio cover where they can sit down and hang out, maybe 2 lounge chairs would be nice. Or if they're getting a pool, again, 2 lounge chairs would be nice, right? And that way it's a nice add-on that you can do that probably is not gonna cost you very much and that people will still be interested in, okay? Now, the next step, once you have your offer down, is to go ahead and test them out by actively running ads. Because once you follow this process and you have an offer that actually works, then you are ready to run ads. Now, what I want you to do is go ahead and click this video up here, which breaks down exactly how I run the ads for my clients and how I get them to book anywhere from 12 to 15 estimates minimum in a single month. Or if you'd like my help getting more projects booked for your business, you can go ahead and click the link down below where you can book a call with me where I'll break down my whole process from A to Z and we can see if our system is a good fit for your business. And if you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button down below so that you know when I share more videos like this one. Have a great day and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.